Thank you for taking the time to view the parent information session regarding the Chromebook initiative in grades 3 through 8. The vision of Marker District 60 is to prepare today's students to excel in tomorrow's world. We know that technology plays a big part of both the school environment and the workplace, and we want to make sure that our students are well prepared to excel in both. The one thing that we want to assure parents is that the Chromebooks are an instructional resource. When the teachers use the Chromebooks, they're purposeful and intentional about how they're used. We want students to be able to create, engage, and collaborate through the use of technology. And we also want to make sure that students have consistent practice within a digital environment. All of the state assessments are now given through a computer or a web-based program. By the students having consistent practice throughout the school year, when it comes time to take the assessment in the spring, they're very familiar with how to navigate an online assessment. So what is a Chromebook? A Chromebook is a computer that runs the Chrome operating system. The best way to describe it is it's simply an internet browser. Students cannot download programs or apps. All of the apps are downloaded through the District Administrative Council. Also, the Chromebooks allow students to connect to the internet in approximately 8 seconds. If they close their screen because they're working on another activity, they pop open the screen and they can very quickly be connected again to the work that they were previously attending to. So why is the district using Chromebooks? The Chromebooks are managed through the Google Apps for Education Administrative Council. This allows Mr. Ryan, our technology director, to manage every single Chromebook from his computer. We can monitor where the Chromebook is, and he can also provide apps to the teachers in a timely manner. The other reason the Chromebooks are appealing to educators is because students can work in the Google Suite, which offline, so an internet connection is not required. When students work offline, as soon as they walk back into our school buildings with their Chromebook, their work automatically syncs to the cloud. The other reason many education systems go with Chromebooks is because it's cost effective. At the end of June, our current computer labs and laptop carts came off of lease, and the district needed to decide what direction to go with technology. We were able to purchase approximately 2.7 Chromebooks for the cost of one laptop. So it wasn't a new budget line item that was added. It was simply using our technology dollars in a different manner. What can you expect instructionally through the use of the Chromebooks? We really want students to be able to collaborate. Within the Google Suite, we can share documents. Multiple students can work on a document at the same time, or just with a partner or small group. It's easy for the teachers to monitor who is contributing, what is being typed, or what is being added to a presentation. We also want to take the opportunity to teach students how to use this very powerful tool. We all know that there's a lot of information that comes at students, and they need to learn how to evaluate and determine whether or not something is true or accurate or appropriate. I've already discussed the need for ongoing practice to make sure that the students are prepared to show their knowledge on the state assessments and not be inhibited by a lack of access to technology. By students having the devices, they can also have many more resources when they're engaging in research projects. It gives students opportunity for choice because there are so many rich resources available to us, such as virtual tours, even connecting with authors and scientists from around the globe. We live in a very diverse community, and we have family members that are all over the world, and many times we're able to connect with family members to learn about regions of the world or regions of the country. The digital storytelling and publishing feature of the technology is also a great benefit instructionally. Students still learn how to read from a textbook or a novel. We teach writing both on paper and through word processing, but sometimes kids like to express their knowledge through pictures or movies or presentations, and this will just provide an additional option for students. Finally, the productivity within the Google Drive is key to an education system. If you're not familiar what is in the Google Suite, a Google Doc is similar to a Word document, Google Sheets is similar to Excel, and Google Slides is similar to PowerPoint. These are all the components where students can work offline, and then their work will sync upon returning to one of the school buildings. Your child's login will be an email, will be their first initial, last name, at marker.org. It's important for parents to know that the email is simply a login. We've turned off all email and messaging features within the Google Apps for Education Council. The teachers really like to use the Google Suite, but there are also many tools, that apps and websites that the teachers like to use to integrate into their lessons. So what they did at the end of last year was they compiled a master list of potential apps or websites that might be used as part of instruction. There is no way that any one student would use all of these apps, but because the students are under the age of 14, we do need parent permission. And so instead of sending home numerous permission slips throughout the course of the year, the teachers created a master list for parents to sign off on. And then when the teacher chooses one of these tools, the permission has already been granted. So what will the students be expected to do? Just like they wouldn't give their science book to a 2-year-old cousin to play with, they wouldn't give their Chromebook to a cousin to play with. All students will participate in a digital citizenship and internet safety class. And during these lessons, they will learn about maintenance and care of the Chromebook, not to clean it with a SOS pad or Fantastic, not to put stickers or write on the device. Also, they'll learn about keeping the device secure when not in use. All students will bring home a power cord, and the power cord will remain at home. Sometimes the only homework a student might have is to charge their Chromebook. The expectation is they'll bring the Chromebook to school fully charged. And we will have 2 chargers in the classroom just in case something happens. But for the most part, we really want students to bring a fully charged Chromebook to school. The Chromebook lasts 8 hours, so it will definitely get them through the school day, because there's no way they would be using the Chromebook the entire school day. We don't want the Chromebooks used in the restroom, the locker room, or on the bus. And the students will learn that the only apps that are installed are through District 60, and they'll learn that there's no expectation to privacy. It's a district-owned device. They're on the district network, and their work is subject to review. Any issues or damages should be reported to their teacher as soon as possible, and the teacher will relay that on to the technology team. We will be able to repair small things just for the cost of the equipment to repair it. So if a rubber footing falls off and needs to be replaced, or even if a screen breaks, there's a good chance that we might be able to repair the screen just for the cost of the screen. But if something catastrophic were to happen, for instance, if it were a bottle of water were to spill all over the Chromebook, or if it were to get run over by a car because it got left in a backpack that was on the driveway or something like that, we do want to make sure that parents are aware that there is an optional insurance policy that can be purchased. The full replacement cost of the Chromebook is $258. So if something catastrophic were to happen, or if it were to be stolen, this insurance company is used by many surrounding districts, and there's different options for deductibles and price. Regarding security and filtering, when the students are in the district, all their online access is filtered through our firewalls, and Mr. Ryan controls what websites are accessible during the school day. For example, within our network, Facebook is blocked, so there's no way that students can get to that website during the day. Also within the Google Administrative Council, they have what's called Safe Search. And so the searching is based on what's age appropriate, and Mr. Ryan can control that again by grade. Or building, or for the whole district. The Safe Search within Google is also tied to YouTube. So again, the search and the viewing access is filtered based on age appropriateness, if you will. But we all know that there are nothing is 100% guaranteed. But within the school, we feel very confident about the parameters that we have put on the internet access. The part that we want to make parents aware of is when the students come home, whatever expectations you set out for use of the Chromebook are what's important. So Mr. Ryan is going to be posting some tutorial videos for parents. If you're interested, if you have AT&T or Comcast, you can set up a separate wireless network for free. And you can put all of your children's devices on that network, and then you can control what websites they go to. You can control if you want the wireless internet to turn off at 10 o'clock at night, and then none of their devices would work. There are free sites available for parents that want to monitor even closer as far as where students, their digital footprint, where they're going. And also there are some paid softwares that parents can purchase that allows you to really monitor everything down to the keystrokes that they're putting into either a computer, their phone, their iPad, whatever resources you may have in your home. So you can look in the very near future on the website for some more information on how you can adjust your network at home. The one piece that we've been encouraging parents to do is look at your students' agenda, determine what work the Chromebook is needed for. Sometimes the only assignment might be to charge it, and then you tell your child if you want them to put it away for the evening or not use it. It's obviously the parents have control over what happens in their own home. So how do we begin? We need you to review and sign the Chromebook student agreement, which you could download from the email, or your child should have brought the papers home as well, and then return them to school. We will check out a Chromebook to you, and then we will send home a paper regarding the insurance with the serial number of the Chromebook that was assigned to your student. Students in grades 5 through 8 will start seeing the Chromebooks come home once they have the paperwork turned in and complete the digital citizenship class, and we anticipate that's going to be in the next few days and into early the week of August 31st and September 1st. The 3rd through and 4th graders are going to keep the Chromebooks at school, use them in the classroom, and learn and practice on how to transport them and operate them on an independently. Parents can expect to see the Chromebooks coming home with the 3rd and the 4th graders near the end of October, early November. Thank you for taking the time to listen, and we really appreciate your support in this new one-to-one learning initiative. Thank you.